Hey guys, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, and Jolene. Come on, Jolene. Come on. Good girl. Up. Good girl. Yeah, you go. Good girl. Yes. Good. Cushy. So she is not down at the stage. Sit. Good. So she's ready to grow the dog, right? There's a lot of things to deal with when you got a real fearful dog. 2-3 days of just bonding with her and taking it easy. I've got the pinch on her now. I'm not doing anything but putting a little bit of pressure on it. Couché, trying to teach her to give the pressure. She's got the table she's used to. Nope. Come here. I didn't say stay, so I'll let it get away with it. Stay. Good. You stay. Good. And that's mainly because that's her nature. Good. There you go. Nice pause in between my good. Good girl. One more time. Nope. Good. We'll be going out to Tractor Supply again today. And I'm trying to get her started on her. Yep. Good girl. Her healing exercise. She's got to learn not to take it off the ground. Nope. With me. Good girl. Yay, good girl. With me. Good girl. Nope. Good. With me. Good girl. Good. Nope. Good. I know. It's tough. Good girl. Good. I know. Dad's a food dropper. Yes. And you're just not allowed to get it. Good. I've always got the food. I'm the bank of boo-boo. Yes. Good girl. Good girl, Jolene. With me. Good girl. Good. Nope. Come on. Nope. Good. Nope. Good girl. Yay. Good girl. Good. She's looking down on the ground. As soon as she looked up, my voice tone changed. Good girl. Come on. Nope. Come on. Up. No good and yes. Yep. And I don't need much. I'm just giving little taps when she goes down to the ground. There's a negative involved, right? Down. Good. Remember, dogs don't have vocabulary like you and I. We speak, they don't. So they are receptive to body language, voice tone, down. Nope. And not as much verbal. And when you see the dog, you think the dog learns it, they've got something that also dogs do. It's what we call generalization. Good. If I have a dog here and the dog is down and the food went up when she saw it, so she's looking and using her eyes to try to find the food. Good. So generalization is where I can teach the dog to do it down or sit in the kitchen. And they do it and they seem like they know everything, and then I go outside and they don't want to do it. Dogs have to do it everywhere. So you have to generalize it, is what they call it. Meaning if I just get them to do it in the kitchen and I don't do it out in the front yard, the dog won't do it out. So I got to go practice out in the front yard. Then I got to practice here, got to practice there. We've got to do it so much that the dog generalizes that command, and now he will do it everywhere. But they don't do that naturally. They have a hard time with what's called generalization. Good. There you go. Good girl. And she didn't roll on her hip. Right away, I'm trying to build that positive. Many positive pebbles as I can get in the bucket. Thousands and thousands of it until it fills up and it overflows and you've got a complete behavior. Good. Okay, we're going to go back to our other one. Good girl. Jolene. Good. Jolene. Yep. Good. 2 and 2 always adds up to 4. So every pattern has got to be nope. Good. There you go. Good girl. Right now ouch. She nipped me. Not your fault, baby. I'm letting her grab the food. No. Come here. Good girl. With me. Good girl. With me. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Good. Yes. Good girl. Yes. Bring out my clicker. I want to make sure I keep everything balanced. So I want to bring in some clicker action. They mean the same thing. YES, my explosion release, is all basically the same thing. Means they can come into food and break their behaviors like she just did. I'm not going to correct for it. Jolene, good girl, with me. Yes, good girl. Jolene. Good girl. Okay, so hand goes to my face, and I'm trying to accent that a little bit to her. That if she looks up, follows my hand to my face, that it's coming back to her. And right after the click, right? Look at that head up. That's what I want. Nope. She goes to the ground all the time looking for rewards because obviously she's got a 3-year history of behavior that I've got to try to remap. Get her doing things a different way. Yes, good girl, good. Yes, good. That was nice. She was trying. She wasn't getting. I was doing negative punishment. She wasn't getting what she wanted. As soon as she sat, boom, mark it and give her food. As time goes along, those patterns matter, where she's going to understand the rules of the game, right? The rule is you do what you're supposed to be doing, and nope, yes, good girl, good. Yes, good girl. And after a while, that's going to become the default position, right? Instead of breaking. Yes, good. Good girl. And now I'm going to walk a little bit with her with me. Good girl, Jolene, with me. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good. Listen to the voice tone. Good girl, good girl, good, good. She keeps looking to the ground because she's used to getting treats, and she goes to the ground and mom lets her take them off the ground. My rules is they're not allowed to get them off the ground because this is all nasty dirt. And I don't want, this is where they get worms and all kinds of other things. So I want to keep her nose out of the dirt. So I have a rule. They're not allowed to get I've always got the food. I am the bank of boo-boo. Yep. And it doesn't take them long. They'll figure it out and they stop going to the ground for it because they know the rules, right? Good girl. Good. Good girl. Good, Jolene. Down. Good. There you go. A little bit more work on our stays. We're going to go to the bowls. We're going to end it on a high point. We're going to take off and go to Tractor Supply and let her go into the public. Good. Good is a duration marker. It means you're doing the right thing. Keep it up. Food goes to you. The yes or the click means that you can come into drive and come out. And it's the best way to explain is when you start the look game where the dog is supposed to be looking at you and the dog's up here with their face and they're looking at you. But as soon as they don't, they drop their eyes. Or when you praise, they're going to naturally go after the food and they're going to drop their eyes. So that basically the behavior is over with at that point. They're looking at you and then you say yes or you click and right away you're going to deliver food. They're going to drop their eyes. So yes has to mean that the behavior is over with. You can go back into drive and go into other things, right? The good duration marker is different. It means you're doing the right thing. Keep it up. Good girl. So we'll just keep working on this till she really understands the communication baseboard. And once I've installed that, no, good, and yes, I can now start to use it in all kinds of places to work with the dog, teach her new things, all kinds of things that come from this. But this communication baseboard is the start of everything. Yep. Because it alleviates confusion. The dog now will understand with mom's help that she's doing the right thing and how to get that reward. She wants to please. She's a good dog. She just needs an owner that knows how to communicate with her. Nope. Good. There you go. Good. Yes. Good girl. Good. And she doesn't understand how to communicate with her animal. And that's not her fault. There's a lot of people. This lady is I want to say Russian, but she's different culture. I can hear the heavy accent. And so a lot of people in a lot of different parts of the country don't have dogs in their culture like we do. So they don't get raised around dogs. Most of us, like me, I had dogs around me when I was 8 years, well, less than that, as a baby. I remember one dog I had was a basset hound, big old thing. Her name was Wimpy. And Wimpy was what I remember as a crawling around the floor baby. And I would go into Wimpy's dog house. I even can smell of that dog house with all the hair and sweat and the dirt in this big old dog house that was out in the backyard. And I used to hang out with Wimpy everywhere. When Wimpy passed, it tore me up. But I think I was probably 6 years old, 7 years old. I mean, most of our culture, we have dogs in our culture, and we're imprinted with those dogs from a very young age, you know. And then if you're a dog trainer, all the more, right? Your dad, your mom, whoever. Got a good friend of mine that has a daughter that he just got newborn at about a year old, and he does this as a profession, and the daughter's always around the dogs. A lot of us dog trainers, a lot of dog trainers have that as part of their environment. They have newborn babies and children. And so the children are imprinted with dogs in their life right away. And so if somebody didn't, because their culture doesn't have that in their culture, then it's only natural they're not going to have the affinity to communicate with a dog like somebody else would, right? So we've got a lot to do to teach the owner how to properly communicate with a dog, right? That's 90% of everything. I can train the dog till I'm blue in the face. The dog will do everything for me, but if I hand the leash to the owner, they're not going to do anything for the owner because the owner doesn't understand the concepts, how she learned, what's going on with no, good, and yes, and setting up things. And the reason I'm doing all this is I want her to keep her head from going down or see where she went. I don't want her to go to an emotional state where she's wanting to show fear, insecurity, and weakness, right? So I won't let her give to that posture. Down. Good. Sit. Good. There you go. Down. Good. Sit. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Good. There you go. And that's good enough for that. Place. Good girl. Good. Now, she didn't do what I wanted, and I clicked. So right away, I gave her the food anyway. Just because the dog didn't complete something, your timing is wrong. Look at her nose, that hand. I love it. Good. She wants it. She wants it. It's locked. As soon as she does the right thing, I click and give it to her. That's going to seed in after a while. She's going to start understanding how to get her reward and how to get what she wants, right? Which is that food. We just got to build up the drive and teach her where it's at. It's in my hand. It's in my target hand. These body motions that ask her to do things, right? When I take my hand here, I'm out of hot dogs. Dang it. When I take my hand here, let's see if I can just fake her out. Right here, nope, nope. Good girl, good, yeah, go, good girl, good girl. Now she starts to see this picture with me standing here next to her, and she starts to understand the food is coming from here. So we're just going to build up on it, build up on it. A lot of body language, voice tone, no, good, and yes, and we're setting up our communication baseboard. Everything comes from that, right? She's doing pretty darn good, all things considered. Good girl, she's a sweetheart. Yes, she is. Yeah. And the concept that the owner had that she was going to go off to training and be a robot. You want to fix this, totally misappropriated, and that's not her fault. She doesn't understand. It's our job to communicate and teach, educate the owner. The dog's easy. It's the owner that takes the work. Good. That's a good girl, but that's what we're here for, huh, Bubba? Huh, yeah. Yep. All right, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, and Jolene. Talk to you later. Hey, no. Brat.